Hey there, gamer guys and gals. Today we got one from Destructive Creations, and it was developed by Fairy Ship Games and Revenant Games. You can currently grab this for $34.99, and the release date is May 30th of 2023. And it's a first-person survival game with like stealth built into it. And I have to say, I started out really
It's
loving this
cold.
game, but then as it goes, it gets kind of repetitive and kind of annoying at times, and that doesn't mean it's bad. I started to like it. I actually started out loving it, though. You know, because for an indie game, it's beautiful. Like you can see here, it looks really good for an indie game. You see some really nice looking locations. It's dark, it's creepy. The sounds are really horrifying and scary, and and it really pulls you in. But then it gets to where the stealth is like so repetitive, and running from this monster you see here is so repetitive. You do it over and over, and when you die, the loading screens are just crazy long. Like I can load Elden Ring faster than I can load this game. I'll show you one of the loading screens here in a little bit, and it's not even the full loading screen. It's probably like half. The loading screens are really ridiculous. But if you like horror games, I think you're really going to enjoy this one. It has these fights like right here. Like most of the time, if they catch you, they kill you. But sometimes you'll get to fight them with your staff, and you have to do like button combinations to survive. And right here, you died. You're going to see this loading screen is just ridiculous. This isn't even the full one. It's a little small indie game like this. You should be able to load it really quick, and you can. It takes a long time. But when you're not doing stealth and not running from that monster, there's also like kind of simplistic puzzles. No puzzle really gave me a hard time. Uh, so that that's good. You're not going to when you're not doing the stealth, you're not going to be like struggling with the puzzles. They're fairly easy. The achievements, most of them are pretty easy, but there's some for like not dying the whole game and not drinking an elixir. Elixir is like when you get panicked and you'll breathe really loud, and the people will hear you easier. So there's achievement for not doing those, and those I would say would be probably the elixir probably wouldn't be hard because you could just die, but not dying is going to be really tough because it can be difficult to get through some of the stealth areas, and also to know which way to go when you're running from the monster. But I guess you could learn a pattern. But let me show you some how great the noises and the voice acting is in this game. Here's you a little sample of just how good it is. And here's a
Nice
little of the
children.
voice acting.
If one starts to act unruly, father has to punish that child. After all these years, you're still that scared little kid.
What? Are you nuts? It don't make any
See,
sense.
it's really quality for an indie game. Like this game, the horror parts of the game is like super good quality for what it is. The price tag's a little steep in my opinion though, $35 for a game that you can beat in 2 hours. Because there's achievement for beating this in 2 hours. But man, like the horror aspects are so good. Like you look here, just how good this looks and just how creepy and scary it is. And that part really satisfying. It's just a little overdone with the stealth and running from the creature. Hopefully these guys make another game because this was nearly perfection to me. You know, if it didn't get so repetitive and the loading screens weren't so long, this game would have got a really good score from me. It's still got a fairly good score though. I'm going to say I did enjoy it. I had a good time with it, but I did get kind of frustrated towards the end. A lot of the same things over and over, and waiting for loading screens when I messed up. It felt like I probably had an hour worth of load screens playing this game, but I'm still going to give it a decent score. I really enjoyed it. It's really spooky. If you like horror games, check it out. I'm giving it a 7.2. It's worth your time. It's worth your money. So grab it if you're a horror fan. Maybe wait for a sale. 35 is kind of steep to me. I hate to say that about people's games, but $35 is a lot for a little any game that you can beat 2 hours. But guys, until next time, see you in those leaderboards.